Hello all, hopefully you can see me and hopefully this is working. I've been having trouble getting it started, so it's been about half an hour. I've been trying to get this started tonight. I know I was supposed to be on last night, Tuesday, but I had a migraine all weekend, and because of the humidity, today I'm feeling a lot better, so I thought I'd do the card today. The card I'm going to do is, I'll show you it first. And I'll show you the bundle it's with. So it's that one there. And the bundle it's with is the Turtle Friends bundle. So that is that one right there. So the nice part about this is it comes with, instead of a framelit, it comes with a punch. So the punch is, I'll show you the punch in a minute, but there's the bundle. Do not have embossing machines, whichever one you have. If you don't have an embossing machine, having a punch is a great way to use a stamp set and pop it up and make it look cool. So I'm going to show you how to make this card. Alrighty, so I'm going to just bring you guys down here quick. You guys can see my new shirt of one of my DJ friends. Get that in the picture. Anyway, so I'm going to show you, bring everything out here. Alright. So here's hoping we can see tonight. I think we should be able to see that. Oh, no. Alright. There we go. That looks better. Alrighty. Perfect. So I'm going to just get out my pieces. So we're going to use the paper from the, I don't know what the paper is called. So let me get the name of that. Oops. I'm still not used to the new book and where everything is in the new book. It'll take me probably a good year to get used to it, and then suddenly the book is gone. Oh, because that's the way it is with me. So this is the Pansy Petals paper, and it has this beautiful green tone on the other side. So this is the soft succulent paper, and then we're going to use the Evening Evergreen stamp set, the soft succulent, and then the pale papaya. And we're also going to use the punch, and we're also going to use to color him in. We're going to use I think the only color I actually use, I actually use all of them. So for his hat I use the light papaya. For his hat and his body, I also use the light soft succulent. And then to go around the edges, I use the light evening evergreen. And then I use the stamp set. And I'm going to show you something cool about this stamp set. So, Turtle Friends, the cool part is that inside, you get rid of the two papers and you stick them actually to the folded, like to the stamp, and they actually have spots right on it. So you don't have to have it floating around and lose pieces. You can stick them right on there. So that's the new thing that they've done, and it's really awesome. I'm going to keep these pieces just in case I ever want to sell any of my stamps. I'm going to keep those pieces just to have them. But, I mean, this is really cool. So I just wanted to show you that. Hi, Joan! I don't know how many people are here tonight because I ran really late tonight. It is really cute, Joan. My turtle's actually wandering around my apartment right now. I don't know if she can't figure out what's going on because it's so humid out. And I don't know. She doesn't want to be in the water. She doesn't want to be out. I'm not sure what she wants. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just put this together. So I have the soft succulent. Evening Evergreen is our card base. Soft succulent. This tongue twister. And we're just going to glue that down. And try not to get a piece of hair in it. So I'm going to glue that down first. And then leave a little bit of a border around. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to put this one down. And then I forgot to cut 2 pieces of white, so I'm just going to have to do that during my presentation here because I totally forgot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the soft succulent and put it on the Evening Evergreen. I was going to call it Evening Everest, and I'm like, I don't know what Evening Everest is, but there we go. So I'm just going to grab another piece of white paper. And I'll get my stamps ready. So we're going to get this guy. We're going to get his shell. We're going to get It's Time to Celebrate stamp. We're going to get the streamers, and then we're going to get the hat. So we're going to use a lot of different ones for this this project. So I'm just going to grab myself a piece of white paper. I'll be right back. I totally forgot. Sorry about that. I did not have a white piece of paper very close. Alrighty. So what you're going to cut is two pieces of white paper. So we're going to do it 2.5 by 2.5 inches. And the reason why we need 2 pieces is because one you're going to use as a background, and the other one you're going to use to punch the turtle out. Alright, so let's start this. So we're going to start with the turtle, and I did him in the Evening Evergreen. So I'm just going to stamp him down first on here. Oops. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the shell. And I'm going to take just keep that one out, a soft succulent, and I'm going to stamp that down inside. Just like that. And then we're going to take our pens and I'm going to go around coloring in with the pens. Actually, I'm going to take the Evening Evergreen and I'm going to stamp down the saying. Oops. On top of his shell, or her shell, just like that. So it'll look like that. And I can't see myself, so hopefully you can see me. There we go. And so then we're going to color them in, and I'm going to stamp the other stuff on the back piece. So we're going to color them in. So we're going to use the light soft succulent, and we're going to color in his whole turtle. So just like that, you're going to color in the whole turtle. And then what I did to make it stand out a bit is I did highlights. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your light, or your dust, for your light Evening Evergreen, and you're just going to go around these shells, just to give it more of a pop-up look. I also last week broke my glasses, so sometimes I'm going to have to stop a little bit and take my glasses off and look at what I'm doing, because these aren't the same. So just like that. And then you're going to take the dark soft succulent, and you're going to go around the outside of and it just makes them more 3D. There we go. So if you want to blend that in a little bit more, you can just go over with the light soft succulent again, and it will blend it in a little bit more. Like that. Okay, so now we have our turtle, so we're going to punch him out. So what I do to punch him out is I line him up with my fingers. And then get a good, the same kind of space around him. Oops. And of course I'm doing it backwards, so it's not as easy to show you, but it does make a perfect punch. There we go. Oh, that time I didn't make a perfect punch because it moved. Anyways, it moved a little bit, so I've cut off a little bit of him that I didn't want to, but in order to fix that, so the other time I punch him, he punched perfectly, but because I was doing it backwards, which you shouldn't be doing it backwards. You should do it frontwards because it's easier to see. I just cut off a little bit of white off the top there, so it looks fine. Alrighty, so the next part is we're going to do the background here. So we're going to take his hat, so we're going to put the little turtle here, and we're going to take his little hat, and of course I've lost the hat because that's what I do. Lose things very easily. There it is. So we're going to take one of these little blocks. Oh, here's the small little block. I'm going to use the tiniest block we have. And I'm going to take the Memento ink this time. Just so it stands out a little bit more. And I'm just going to match it up with his head. And then I'm going to move him away. So I do like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in the hat with the light pale papaya. So it's just going to look like that. So we're going to do pale papaya. Actually, I think I did the dark pale papaya, not the light one, because that looks really, really dull. So let's do that in with the dark one. And then we'll do light soft succulent, just like that. And that looks pretty good. And then we're going to take our pale papaya stamp pad. Excuse me. And we're going to, trying to get the one without the darkest. This one has ink all over it, so I'm trying to not trying to use a something that doesn't have ink all over it, because I'm going to have green everywhere. Oh goodness. So let's do that. As you can see, I got green. The green is really wet, so I got green everywhere by accident. So be very, very careful that your blocks are clean before you start. That serves me right for. And you can match up your lines with this one. So just like that. So that's the pale papaya. So we're just going to put the pale papaya away. And so the last part of this is just getting this guy on here with some dimensionals. So make sure you have some dimensionals to do this. So you're going to use one for his head and two for the base of its legs. Excuse me, I need a drink. And then you're just going to line up his head and get him as straight as you can. So just like that. Now, because it's got the white line around it, which it didn't on, let's see if I can get rid of, so it looks like it's actually on top of his head. So we're just going to get rid of that little white space so it doesn't look like it's floating. And if I would have done my punching better, it would have worked out perfect. But I didn't. I cut it. There we go. So it will look like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your whatever paste you have, whatever paste you like to use, and you're going to put it on the square. So just like that. And then we're going to take our card base, which is underneath everything that I piled up. So your card base here. And then you're going to take dimensionals and you're going to pop that on. So you have 2 layers of dimensionals on this one. So what I usually do is 5. You don't usually need to fill the whole thing with dimensionals, because if you put 2 dimensionals on and you need to move it, it won't move for you very well. And if you count your spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, you can pretty much get it in the middle. So I count my lines and then it should work out perfectly. And there we go. Hopefully you can see all that. Sorry if it's a little blurry. Hi Jane. Yes, I love this one. Hi Kim. Thank you. Sorry everybody, the thing wasn't going too fast. I don't know. My computer is not being the greatest for me today, so anyways, that's the card finished. And I will see everybody next Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing with a new stamp set that I bought. And I don't have it beside me, but I'll be playing with something new next week, so you can come and see me then. And thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully you like that card. And we will see you next Tuesday. Have a great night. Thank you.